ISTs who are always around, who are still rats to get your guys' first payout to the big sighting. No pressure is on today. It's no different than today. Zero pressure on today. Correct you on that. Doesn't have to be. You have infinite time to find a good setup. Infinite, basically. It's the rules. In which case, who cares about a good setup? 2 days before that, I didn't. Definitely. 26th of January, yeah. I don't know if it months off. Sweet data list first. Not the data list. Oh, I like. Swear. I don't know if it was dodgy or what it was, but I guess it doesn't matter because it is a title audience. I swear to God that I heard one time in detail that when it isn't like a big wick, it doesn't actually matter. It doesn't even matter. True, it's been time has been there. So I don't know. It's normal for CPI limit to miss my buy limit and my sell limit, I believe. We don't want to use limits for good. We want to use buy stops and sell stops, but it did miss. It missed our stuff too. It shouldn't have blown your account, it should have just missed it. That wick was pretty long. This one? Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was, wait. I'm pretty sure that wick was pretty long. Yeah, that was a pretty big wick. Sell limit either. Rio, you want buy stop and sell stop? No, I did not. It didn't fill my trade. It's okay. 4 hours. Did I write that by bias? Yeah. 4 hours is my favorite target. This shit is like not in a good spot. Is there any news for the rest of the week? CPI amount? Should we rip another warm-up trade? I feel like that warm-up kind of fucked me up, honestly. What's it called when you're warming up in 4? You're getting your, what is it, like, your 90s? Or what is it called? You're in your 90s. I'm trying to see right now. What would you say when you're warming up for pressure? I know you have a bunch of 4 pros, or 4 more in here. When you were going to warm up, what would you say you were going to do? Like, just get your aim right? Is that what it is? Not much to analyze. It's a counterintuitive thing you said. You said there's too much, and then that you miss stuff. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm an idiot. Those things aren't really counterintuitive. Yeah, you just have to simplify it. As best as you can. Yeah, I want longs. If I had to pick. I had to pick. I want longs. But it's like these are our our sell side targets, but then these are our buy side targets. So it's like, but then you look at the hourly, and it looks like this. And it's like, oh, no, Zerpa didn't fill my order. You're just gonna remember them. I don't know what to tell you. If you're just forgetting them, it's not good. It's taking shorts in that 4 hour and on what it looks like to get up there. Remember how I felt about food. So this week, and I've decided after deep thought and practice and study last night that I don't regret it either. However, I will say I thought Kyle's video on taking that 5-minute percent of the day, despite the candle not closing, I thought that was pretty interesting. That makes a lot of sense to me. And it might be something that I factor in. That makes a lot of sense. He said that basically that first 5 minute yesterday out of the day, like barely did it, verse was still valid because of how obvious the narrative was. Yeah. And that actually does resonate with the way that I see the market, to where I can see myself starting to do that as well. Is this technically like a big 4 hour rejection block? Yeah, it's tough, but there is reasons to go both ways. Discretion. It's just like it's technically have to. Like it's hard to back into that. It's not. Topic. What are you talking about? Like nothing got hit. Nothing significant much. One thing for sure though that I realized in back testing is that I don't rock with Maddie's quick to just like don't.
I might take this patchy to be honest. But only if you get some sweet.
Like off of key levels and shit. And then they just get like 5. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like it's like perfect. And I don't understand why it doesn't work. This 30-minute can be air conditioned.
Okay, we only took the low, so we don't want that to. It's such a nice shot, but I missed it because like
this.
it's a decent shot, but I need a better sweep or an SMT to be in it.
This Judas swing.
There is no Judas Brewer, there is no valid sweep for the liquidity before forming this river. So this B plus setup maybe. B minus.
It's reacting off of a rejection block.
Yeah.
And this 30-minute.
We got an SMT before entering in any type of from for this Judas. We thickness. I think we formed an equal high. Yeah, we formed an equal high. X.
So down. How is this not? I don't understand. Yeah, Tradify is not working again. How is this not? How is this not a valid patty swing? I don't understand. It's in an hourly FEG. Respecting an hourly FEG. Whatever. I mean, I'm not taking anything, but I was just curious. I would take it though if I took patty swings. This would be one that I would think would work. Swept all this internals, buy side, shape, instantaneous, put in new lows above this deal. It does have high time frame there. It does. External manipulation, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
It's a patchy, but
This
it would be a break even, to be honest.
sweep this an equal buy. Shit, that's sick. Alright, I'm definitely
Longs right now, without taking that
targets
beta,
are insane.
is bad.
It's
No
tough
long
to
for right now.
reject this, but I was respecting this. Ew. I don't know. I don't know. It's like it's great buying side targets, but we're literally actively respecting these hourlies and above. And he's longing against shit like this. I hate it. Second just barely did close. Just doesn't dust the entry. That sucks. Oh, big rejection, right? You could still take it. Small. And I'm in small.
I'm
Very
not gonna
small.
take it. Oh
Literally
my
2
god.
micros. I just think it's free that we're going to the equalize.
Yeah, that is kind of a valid idea, but still, that is not a.
Gets us or stops. Here's my freaky swing.
We have a data that is like the reason.
Free
We have 30. Will I take this? To be honest, I don't know. There is an EQ of that bullish range. Yeah, that could be a good trade. Already a little late, so I don't want to do it. It's an A plus, mechanical A plus because that it can equal everything. Put that TP SL there. That would have low for about one.
side on my TV after person would just pray that we even get our break even here. 15-minute count flip push on ES.
Good structure for long stop, but I don't also like. Really good trade. It's not a bad trade at all, man. It's still such a good trade. It's not really good break, break momentum and everything. Right?
I break even. W trade.
I'm looking for some sort of SMTs for shorts.
Trade. Free break even. Kind of want to hold to the moon. See if I change my mind. I'm gonna try trailing my stop once we hit this TP. Assuming we do.
You take that EQX
Once we
off.
hit this London high stop, I'm gonna have my target way the fuck up here. W trade though, boys. W trade. There it is.
Holy shit. It's
Stop is
coming.
up.
It's a nice trade.
Just push through it.
We have that 4-hour unmitigated 4-hour also.
I get stopped. Come on, save me. I'm so close. Let's go. And I'm out. W. W freaking trade.
Oh,
W trade. How we feeling, boys? How we feeling? Little bait trade there. Not so bad. Not so bad. Uh, 940. Maybe like this. Keep playing today. Keep playing today. Sir, I took it. Yep. It's true. I mean, like, I $100 because I took it with 2 micros since it was a massive stop, but W first trade after.
we are making a bad. To be honest, we are
taking
making an A++ trade.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I bought an SMT too, but probably we didn't get an SMTs.
Let's stay frosty here. You know, I'm honestly down to keep. It's kind of my chance, kind of our chance to try and get the second deal. I feel locked. Just drop a bang chat, bang chat. What's up, Ronan? Brother, bang bang. David, I was about to say.
Wow,
Yeah,
man.
waves it, Ronan. I was about to organize something. Thank you, I hear.
But
Let's
we
go.
will have to take one. Where is my fucking?
Yes, I did.
Looks like I wanna trade this trade probably. I wanna take this trade for a low risk. Probably if we get a rejection, I'm not gonna enter right yet.
No, even though I'm down to stay on.
we just video a gap, so taking a short sounds like a dumb idea, but something like an SMT, internal SMT or something will be very, very,
Microwave.
very good.
Microwave. You see my message about my code? The Tradeify is broken. Right now, let me. Is this trade based off of? So we have our bullish bias, right? Bullish lean. Even though you're in between dailies, you had manipulation into an unmitigated 30-minute gap. Really, really good buy side sell or buy side liquidity target. Equal highs is a super obvious break even, right? So we had made these equal highs. So once we made these equal highs,
Looking for short,
right
if
there,
there's somebody
we were
for
getting this insane displacement.
short rates. Let's
It's
see
like
if we get a
super
counter.
obvious that we're at the very least definitive, right? So then once we did that, we're good. Sold a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I kind of fucking sold.
So see if we get a continuation long.
Using this move by TP method has only cost me money. Because there was that 15-minute trade that Menga took where I lost probably like $200, I think. Then there was the short to end log where I gained like 200, I think. And on this one,
Doing a fair
I
like
think
2
it
minutes.
cost me. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. Oh, like it was gonna literally going to that high this whole freaking time. I should be holding 300 point trade. Right, Brian? The bullish flag call out. Bullish flag game. That was on ball knowledge right there. Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Why did I fade that? Why would I even like that's what I mean. It's like this isn't like some crazy significant wick. Right? It's not like some data load that I don't really give a fuck about with just so many draws. You're basically talking about this. Like why am I fading a 19-point wick versus like quadruple equal highs and the high time frame narrative and all of this LRL, right? It's like what side looks like it really needs to be taken first. You know what I mean? You can't really treat those data wicks and shit like they're unless it's like a literal 50-point wick or some shit. You don't need to be treating it like it's almost hit magnet kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Like the FVG right now, 5 picks, so yeah.
So obvious. So obvious.
I don't know how it's still in back, so I get there's some kind of retrace.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah, and like this 2 minutes, so this 2 minute short, this is a perfect example of when session liquidity means nothing, right? Kind of like we were talking about the other day. It's like, yeah, you probably, if you guys have the same indicator on it, marks it, so you know it's London high. But like, pretend this, like, let's turn this off for a second, right? Let's turn this off for a second. Does this look like a high that you want to take a short off of? Yes. Right? It's like, of course not. Of course not. And so it's when you remember that, and you just look at it from that lens, and you just understand that it session levels just like an additional strength, you know? And being a session level just is additional juice. And also, if you turn the session levels on, you see that, you know, you had this above. Dude, I'm kind of fucking pissed right now about how this is playing out now. What the hell? wanted to hold a 300-point trade. I mean, I would have got break even. So it's a win. I also did fumble. I only used 2 micros, 2 of these. So, Greg, that was literally when you said that. That was literally the sentence that was coming out of my mouth. Was explaining what's wrong with that trade. Sometimes there's a good chance I'm already answering your question, but here I'll do it again for you. You took that 2-minute short off of what you considered to be blended high, right? But if we look at this, you listening, Greg? I want to make sure. If we take off our indicator, does this look like a high that you want to take a short off of with this right here? Does this look like it means a damn thing at all? Even if you look at it on the hour, does this look like a high that you want to be shorting off of with all of this? But this being the audience drop, right? Obviously not.
Oh.
You know what I mean? No, you're not stupid. Don't call yourself stupid. It's important to have and understand and be there for yourself in this game because it's only you and you at the end of the day. So having bad self-talk, bad, not even saying it corny, you can fight yourself up. Your reasoning for why you took it on paper based on what you've learned, depending on what level you're at, makes sense because it's a 1-hour internal high that's a session high, right? So that's the exact type of high that you would think might qualify because if you were just looking at it on paper in words form, then you would think, oh yeah, this is a good level. But it's like you just need to not be super black and white with it, you know? You have to actually just look at it. When you just look at it, sometimes it's obvious. Sometimes it's just like with trading, though, it's tough because it's so complicated and hard that you feel inclined to make it more complex. So then when you think, you know, oh, like this is technically a 1-hour internal high, and it's technically a session high, like maybe I should rip it. But no. You just gotta actually look at it the way that it is. Yes, I did flooding. I kind of fumbled, but I banked. So, too funny. I lost out probably like $150 because I was I wanted to target this. And after we hit this high, I put my
This is
stop.
we conference too long, to be honest.
I would have held on. Just I
multiple
forgot my
conference.
stuff. Oh yeah, take it, let's go. How much are I paying? Was your entry? So because the fair value gap wasn't too big. It's more about just the entirety of what's happening. You gotta look a
Good
little
time
beyond
is
the fair value. You have down to an AMD structure
Yes,
to a high time.
run-ups.
Oh, okay. So,
I might
wow,
take
that's an
this.
interesting decision. Nice. Let's go a little bit. Reese is cooking.
We made another lovely REP.
Only 2 micros for me too, but it was a huge target.
We formed this
I can see a continuation of the 4 hour, yeah. Sucks. A 4-minute continuation.
Yeah, 15
Let's go, Tropic. If you got it for 2 micros, that's a massive trade reset. Max lays a loss that I take on Pundit's case. So W at least. Eligible for 750 pay, but I don't think I'm gonna take it this time. If I did, I'd have 750 to drive at the same time I'd feel some progress. I haven't taken one since November last year. Evan, do you need the money? Because if you don't need the money, you can see the fact that you're eligible for the payout as proof of progress. Like it being in your account doesn't make a difference, right? So if you're just looking for the confirmation that you're capable of doing it, you already did it.
We invalidated the trade, that is better.
Kate said, my risk is usually around 5. Trade of 5 is working fiats.
I like this trade.
Trade the consistency is 199. Just the consistency. And yes, I took the same trade state. I think, wait. No. That's a different trade. That trade was scary, the one you took. That was a scary one. If a 15-minute open, yeah, I would consider a continuation line. You got it, 50%. What's your biggest debt? What accounts are you on, Ave? Yeah, Flotty, I costed myself trying to do the same thing. So basically what I did was I had the same analysis. I tried to trail my stop up instead. And I cost myself like honestly over $100 per account. One trade a day. How many trades a day you have? Doesn't matter. What account is it? So then you're fine. Nothing wrong.
So should I take this when there is only 4 or 5 minutes?
The consistency rule is always going to say it's not satisfied until you're at 3,000 in profit.
It's traded long would be an AM. The device is up to. Let's say if it hit
It was still solid. All right. I mean, I don't understand what your TP is really. Your TP is questionable.
I don't want to
yeah, you also took that right into another gap.
So this could
There's a few things wrong. Like your DOL was correct, but there's a few things wrong with your execution. Was it 1 minute? My initial buy guess was that the buy side draws were way better, but that we were in between daily gaps, so it was kind of neutral. I wanted to look for longs ideally. I feel like I read somewhere that someone said that they took the long with 4 micros. Who said that? So you basically full ported. Where's this 1 minute? This 1 minute that you guys are talking about does not exist. Let me guess. Let me guess. It's on MNQ. Let me guess. It's on MNQ. Doesn't matter. One of the things that I get. No, I train on MNQ. I train on MNQ. Well, you have to chart on NQ because NQ is a synthetic asset and it's not a creation of the market.
There is a question on the offering price. We are opening the we actually may not get an average rate. We are bearish, but we reject off that the forward rejection block. Then we form this beautiful inversion of the daddy spinach. The inverse is converse ronan, so might be a 5-15 continuation and so back.
Screen that you guys see right now. It's an ultra wide monitor, so on top of this screen on the right side, I also have a small.
I love something inside of the 15 minutes. Love that something after 15 minutes.
Just how I have
my live forming a forward pure will be
and then on this side, on this monitor, I have you guys, the Discord window, and then I have like a super thin top step window that I use for actually placing my trades. And on that, it's MNQ, and I just have the 30-second open. Nothing else. That's it. Only 2. Only 2 monitors.
Question is, if the price actually wanted to come into this EQ, they should have probably take that data out. So the best thing to do is just rejection of that 15 minute and trade it in that 4 minutes. Otherwise, we are not taking the trade. Otherwise, we are only taking continuation shots. Okay.
Do you understand what's wrong with the short? Fading along, yeah, fading along is one thing. It's a fast trade at a massive stop. That's one thing, but 33 to 30-minute rejection block. This is a rejection block. We inverse the gaps, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, this 15-minute continuation. I feel like its structure is okay. Taking a second trade. I might not be built for this. I might just switch over to my evals. Yeah, I mean, the way that that candle goes, I think. Single damn.
We don't have any entry model other than the 15 second, which is not very good.
Since you make it. spot to distribute. I don't think it respected this 5 minute. Oh, it did technically. Shit. So this could be a CISD entry type deal. Eval trade. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't take second trades after I take my W. I don't want to risk it.
No trades.
Setup looks good. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, yes, I gave it already. You're still holding the original trade up, Tyler? W. It's wild. Plus it edges it. Holy. Yeah, what are you gonna be there? There's a little baby 1 minute right here. Expect my entry would have been here. Maybe. Nice little good.
Let tap the button, okay? Ah.
Even plus that. Straight.
Mohammed is still unmitigated. I feel like it should be get it should be get filled. Not to get filled, but
Because of this gap, but because of ES taking Asia high. ECB. Where did he post that? Did he? Yeah. What's it say? It's not a screenshot. Do you need the money in it? Why was the first long good? Because we were also in an hourly there with strong rejection. Because you just gotta think narrative wise, right? If we look at the hourly, we're kind of in between different ones.
let it take some
All the
sort of
bets leading
proof
up to this
before
4
the
hour.
type of trades.
We were respecting this 30 minute with a huge momentum, huge candle close, and we had equal highs, super
So had
equal
taken this
highs
long
from
match to the DK
Super
five, and I
equal
already missed it. I don't want to chase
So
that.
what do you mean? Because all you're looking for is the reassurance that you're capable. Then the difference is the money being in your account or not. The fact that you're eligible for payout says right then and there, you're capable. Nice.
Another 4 hours to the beach.
counts. You don't have a lot of crazy.
കസിനെ പറയടാ. ആ എടാ, ഞാൻ എപ്പോ വീട്ടില് ഞാൻ ചുമ്മാ ഇരിക്കുവാടാ. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. ആ പറ. ആ ആ എനിക്കറിയായിരുന്നു അത് പറയാനാണ്. അത് ശരി. എന്നാ വെടപ്പൊക്കെയാണ്. അത് ശരി. ബിസിയാന്ന് പറയാൻ വിളിച്ചാലേ. ആ എന്നാ ബിസി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വിളിച്ചാൽ മതി. ഓക്കാ, ശരി ശരി. ഉം.
start charging $10,000 for my streams, I mean, like that. So much money. Jesus.
This is building up the best price action for a short, but no for home mitigation yet.
Start charging $10,000 for your streams. Appreciate you, W. Yeah, it would actually be sick, like 67 cents per person per stream. Are you ever charging for the stream? Not right now. In the future, I for sure am gonna charge. Are you kidding me? It'd be stupid for me not to. Like, not anytime soon at all. Dude, I have no idea. I like don't even. I'm not thinking about that. Please keep saying it's gonna be right. Yeah. All of you get it. We did not hit the 4 hour, guys. What are you yapping about? We have not hit the 4 hour. What are y'all yapping about? Yo, this is good. More consolidation before we tap in. The faster the move is gonna be. Alright, you guys all like go about your day, and then I'll like add everyone more tapped into the 4 hour gap. Okay. Oh my god, wow. That's a horrible picture of me and Epstein. I remember taking that photo. It was a bad day though. It's a really bad day. Yeah, here's the SMT indicator. Everyone in this chat right now is just like unbelievably cooked.
I think still have a burst, guys. Let's see if we
And
get
then
them.
you see it. She took holy shit. But fuck. Damn, my ego you like crazy. I never even saw that DM. Yeah, I'll do the giveaway at the end of this week. Who answered it? I'm like basically doing that. Like, basically doing that for you. You wanted any rule? Sure. Alright. Alex, I feel like that's a very like low bar for doing something that cool. Finance FAD. I'm low key in the process of training it in for something else. Like I low key already did it, but like I haven't see it. Like it's dedicated. Now you guys will never guess it. I'm in PJ Trades Discord. Yeah, he's my friend. I'm in the free one. Like I don't but like he's my friend, so like I'm in it. Argentina. Vamos, vamos. Yeah, I got Honda Odyssey 2004. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm 24. Yo, can we chill? What the fuck? Can we just be a little bit more serious? What's the hand tone car you're getting? Alright, it's dark green.
Mm.
The same amount of information as you have. Tracy green is nice as fuck. Nah, you guys are never gonna guess it. It's a B67. You can't Mr. Black because you're 15 and you have no muscle because you're fragile. Why is today the most brain dead day? Like, this is not gonna be the one. We are not gonna be this retarded. Yo, no way. No. How much did I bench? I bench like 225 for game. That's free. Can I show that playlist? Yeah. No consistency. Oh yeah, I think it. Wait, fuck, I don't know. best prop firm right now is probably for beginners, probably Lucid. It's cheap. No, there's no consistency rule. Funded accounts. Select. For the select accounts. No consistency. Alright guys, log in. We're about to tap into this gap. Our ES tapped in here. NASDAQ also tapped in. Alright guys, come on. Log in. Alright. So now all we need is just a nice little entry. Wait for this entry to form. We take that shit. We got this 1 minute inversion. It's low-key valid as fuck. Break even would be here. That's trade. Top of the high. Holy fucking range. 111 points.
Okay, we might get it finally.
Alright. So now this 2 minutes is opened. So there is this 2 minute here. I'm gonna wait for that. I would love for like a nice resweep SMT type shit. Would love that. I would take that. Resweep. Like low key, like 30-second would be nice.
Yeah, I'm banned 37, so
Sleep, but not mind it. There's about to be a 3 minute.
here we found the 3 minute fuck.
I'm gonna be risking 400 on this. Right, since I balance it down 4.1k. Right, so we have this 3 minute, but still rather a resweep. Ideally, like that resweeps. ES leaves behind. 4 hour gap. No, this is super clear. Super clear. Beautiful. I would take it near game lows, to be honest.
That's REX. Oh. It's inside of the 5 minutes, so yeah. Better to get an
So let's see if it's 30, this mini 30-second right here. Would really not mind, but this would only be valid if we resweep this high,
yeah.
by the way. Just so you guys know.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Minute closes in like a minute. Stop and go here.
Beautiful rejection box. The 15 is opening in few minutes. Will that be a problem?
Okay, looks like a beautiful rejection block there for anyone who trades rejection blocks. Looks like I respect that one perfectly. Around 30 seconds.
This is going to we're getting a receipt for sure. The hesitation is just
Seconds.
saying
I don't trade 4-minute. I don't use the 4-minute time frame. Looks like price wants to resweep, which is really nice. I really like that. Like that a lot. Okay, so it looks like price wants to resweep here. Which is beautiful.
പറടാ
Do have this like
എന്നാ പറ്റി
we should
ഇപ്പൊ
resweep
ചെയ്യാം
this. All this low resistance should get
ഒരു 15 മിനിറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞ് പോരെ അല്ല വീട്ടിലുണ്ട് അപ്പൊ കുറച്ച് പരിപാടിയില്ല എന്നാ ഇപ്പൊ അർജന്റാണോ മറ്റേ പുള്ളി വന്നോ ഇപ്പൊ അന്നൊരു 15 മിനിറ്റ് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ എപ്പ റെഡി എപ്പ വരാന്ന് ഓക്കെ
Tory, but it would be very nice to see. I like that. There's a chance that I hold this down to this low, by the way. Or at least this low. Again, guys, we don't need a resweep. But it would be nice.
നോളെ
Smash.
ഫാർമ
Got a minute until this closes. Break even for this will be right here.
I'm in this cell 4 minute.
7. Stop.
Like this. Oh, 30 minutes. How's my TV?
Rather a resweep. Is there SMT there? Yeah, there's SMT there. Probably gonna wait for the second leg of this because there's just SMT here. So if we get this inversion, I'm not gonna take this trade right away. I'm gonna wait for this entry.
We already entered, so there is no going back for us.
Love a resweep. Put in some new SMT. Would be nice. I don't do this.
3 minute dressing closes, 4 minute closes, pretty good. 5 minute, no 5 minute. Target. Looks like we are getting cooked. We have SMT here.
So that looks like we're going for that resweep. It's nice.
Yeah, so we are expecting a rejection.
I just opened up my page more and then paid it closer. You know the vibes.
Looks like it want that REX. I think I forward it. It's okay. I'm gonna wait. Whatever happens, happens.
Really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, I'm out there. Fuck.
Look at this resweep. This is super valid. Beautiful 1 minute. Very clear break even. Alright. Alright, we got the resweep. WSMT. This 1 minute was left behind. 3, 2, 1. Alright. WSMT. Now we wait.
On that, to be honest.
Okay. Entry there, stop it with high, and then TP. Slow. Very clear break even point right here. This is textbook. Forget this.
Ah, a lot of
Okay,
Valhalla
this-
clear
I
target.
don't want to leave that there.
Let's try one more.
Alright, this time frame is not valid. Alright, this time frame is not valid. Final one price to resweep again. Or leave this 3 minute behind.
Load of LR regenerated. Gonna take it one more
And
time.
this 1 minute's not valid.
I'm pretty surprised that 1 minute got wrecked.
2 fair value gaps. 2 fair value gaps.
This is A plus for sure if this forms.
Yeah, I'm looking for the second leg if we don't get this. I get less price resweeps again. There's nothing here for me. I take a single fair value gap in the manipulation leg. There are 2 here. Not 30-second, one there, one there. There's 2. Not 3 minute, invalid, too many candles.
പരിപാടി നടക്കത്തില്ല വളരെ.
Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm gonna wait for the second leg.
He's such an A plus rate, but I don't know why he's waiting for a second. I'm gonna enter it for a small, more.
Just missing it.
I'm entering into this trade for $20 risk. I don't care what happens. This is such an A plus trade.
That's taking a trade. We break the miracles. Now we go for the single leg. Manipulation leg. Alright, you guys know that. And like, don't skip this trade because I'm skipping. If you feel like this is your setup, you can take it. I'm telling you, I'm not. It's not my setup. No, the original trade.
Anyway.
Bro, there's way too many candles here. Like that. And it's not the manipulation level. This is the manipulation level. That's fine. Either we pull back into like this 2-minute or maybe this 4-minute up here. We get a nice lower time frame inversion out of that. This 2-minute
Oh, holy shit, I accidentally pressed $41 for this trade. Okay, anyway, I'm holding it, I don't care. I know that we don't have an actual break-even point for this trade. A lot of NR generated.
So we have this 2-minute. So a nice trade into that, and then like a 30-second version. And now, since it's the second leg,
Target.
like talking 4 times is probable.
Whatever happens, happens. I sent the West $40 for this trade. Either way, we are in this trade. There is no going back. പറടാ എന്നെ എപ്പോഴാ 10 രൂപ ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. സ്പ്രിജോനിക്ക് 5 ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. സ്പ്രിജോനിക്ക് 5 ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. 10 എന്റെ ഇപ്പൊ എടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടേ, നേരത്തെ പറയണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഞാൻ റെഡിയാക്കി വെക്കായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പൊ എന്റെ അങ്ങനെ പറയ്ക്കാനൊന്നുമില്ല. വിശ്വാസക്കുറവോ എന്നെ പറ്റി? പൈസ പോകുന്നു പേടി. എടാ പേടിക്കൊന്നും വേണ്ട, ഒന്നും സംഭവിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നില്ല. അതിനാ തൃശ്ശൂർ വരെ ഇവനാ ഡയറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ നമുക്ക് പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ആ അത് ശരി. നീ എന്തിനാ ഇവരുടെ തന്നെ എന്തിനാ മേടിക്കുന്നത്? വേറെ എക്സ്ചേഞ്ചിൽ നിന്ന് എടുത്ത് തന്നെയായിരുന്നു പറഞ്ഞു. ഇല്ലേ? അത് ശരി. ആ ആ ആ ഇപ്പൊ എന്നാ ഞാൻ എന്നാ ചെയ്യണ്ടേ? ഇപ്പം എനിക്കിപ്പോ 2 പേര് പൈസ ആയിട്ട് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങളാ me looks like